everyone, how are you doing? I hope you are doing great. Welcome to Facts and Two Cents. This is Petal. As you know, we are a channel that supports the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Harry, Meghan, Archie, Baby Lily, Mama Doria, Poola, Guy, the chickens, all of us here at Sussex Squad. Oh, and Mama Mia, who I always forget. But all of us here at Sussex Squad, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. This is a video, we're not doing a live today. But there are just a couple of things that, some news items about our faves who have been under a tree. They're still under a tree, but, sometimes their people have to deal with nonsense in the press. So we heard from their team today. And you no doubt have heard the nonsense rumors that's been going around with the cartoon. I'm not even calling the name of the cartoon because I don't care and because I just don't want to give them clout. But it's just this ridiculous cartoon that is completely irrelevant in the US. And somehow the UK people feel like this is something relevant when nobody else in the US is talking about it. But they seem to think it was relevant. And so apparently they, did a whole episode and a dig at the Sussexes. And then they just started, the British press just started spinning this whole nonsense about how Meghan is all upset about how she's depicted. And now it's this whole nonsense narrative that she's going to sue, the cartoon that she's going to sue. It is just a whole big nonsense. So I guess People magazine contacted the Sussexes team, and it's just sort of irritating that they have to deal with something like nonsense as this. But they did, and the spokesman promptly said it. I'm very happy they put it this way because it's nonsensical. This whole thing, and the fact that adults have been engaging in this, it's made it even more stupid. And so, but the Sussex's team finally, they responded to People magazine, and it says a spokesman for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry is shooting down reports that they are suing over a recent South Park episode. Well, there you go, the cartoon. On reports that the couple is pursuing legal action on the show, a spokesman for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex tells People it's all frankly nonsense, totally baseless, boring reports. And I'm glad they put it that way because, frankly, it was boring. It is boring. It is ridiculous and nonsensical. And so the very fact that they even, people would even come to them with this nonsense. I have been like completely ignoring it on Twitter. But I saw like a lot of the squad have been engaging it. And it's just like there comes a point where you literally just have to stop engaging in nonsense. And I'm glad they said it the way they said it. It's nonsense, it's baseless, and it's frankly boring. And it's just something that you expect, even teenagers are bored by this nonsense. I mean, the fact that adults have been engaging in this stupidity, and you see people posting videos with members of the British press engaging in this stupid. I mean, I can't. For me, this is just a level of stupid that I just could not deal with. It's just really stupid, and so I'm really happy that they framed it as this. It's nonsense, it's baseless, and it's frankly boring. And that is what it is. And the whole premise of it was, about the Sussexes supposedly privacy, which they obviously never talked about. And so People magazine went on to reiterate, which, this statement came out when the Harry and Meghan docu-series came out. It says, because the British press were all going on and on about their lives, about, the Sussexes leaving for privacy. And so they at least People magazine reiterated that was from December, when Harry and Meghan docuseries came out. It says their statement announcing their decision to step back mentions nothing of privacy and reiterates their desire to continue their roles and public duties. Any suggestion otherwise speaks to a key point in the series. She continues, they are choosing to share their story on their terms, and yet the tabloid media has created an entirely untrue narrative that permeates the press coverage and public opinion. The facts are right in front of them. And again, it's like, no, again, we know when the Sussexes left, did they talk about privacy? This has all been the British tabloids created this whole narrative, this whole lying narrative to box the Sussexes in. So every time they talk, they could bring out, oh, you wanted privacy. It's nonsense. It is a lie, and the whole cartoon basically is based on a lie. And so I'm happy again that the Sussexes frame it as baseless, stupid, it's nonsense, and it is frankly boring. And I was bored with it from the moment I heard about it. I mean, this cartoon is just, it's not relevant. Maybe years ago it was, but it's really not. Nobody cares. Really, nobody cares. And just yeah, anyway, so again, I'm glad they framed it as this. It's boring. The British press is boring, their reporters are boring, and I wish that many of us in the squad would just stop just continually posting the nonsense from them, continually posting stuff from the Daily Mail and the Express and the Mirror. I like, stop. It's really, really, to see people knowing that they're lying and still continually posting nonsense from them. It's just, which makes me really believe now that is really a lot of people who, some of whom even among us in the squad, that's our thing. We're not here to support Harry and Meghan. We're here for the gossip. We're here for the drama. And it's, as at this point, it is completely baseless and it's completely boring. So that's why I'm honestly happy that I have moved away, and for the most part I've moved to Spoutable, where a lot of this nonsense is at such a minimal that I don't have to engage and see much of it. So it's just, but again, that's that, and hopefully we move on from this nonsense and I don't hear about it ever again. So again, thank you, Sussexes, for framing it as stupid and boring. Thank you. Moving on to more pleasant things. I just and started with a whole negative thing. But moving on to more positive news. The Ving Project is still here. As we know, the Sussexes donated, I think it's $1 million to Ving, where kids, teenagers could really be, learning how to be philanthropists at this young age. I think it's from 16 down, where you can nominate someone, a woman that or sometimes I've seen where they've nominated single fathers as well, who are going through a challenging times, and could use a lift, and could use a financial lift, where they can nominate that person, send a video in of the person, and they pick. And then, like this Diego, he was able to present $1,000 to this lady. And so it is really, really a great project. Kids are excited to do it. And I'm sure the families who are getting that financial lift are really excited to get it as well. So yeah, and this was all parts of Archetype, where they hooked up with Ving, and Archwell donated $1 million so that they can help women, especially who are going through financial difficulties. So if you have a teenager, definitely, the link will be in the show notes. So definitely, please, definitely pass this information on to them, and for them to nominate someone that they know who needs a lift. So yeah, Ving and Archetypes, and Travelers is doing fantastic. They are doing great. Trip.com posted this. It says, we are proud to announce that TripBiz has finally integrated the Travelers Aviation Framework to ensure corporate travel bookers have the data and the tools to make more sustainable corporate travel decisions. And, I was just like, oh, what is the Travelers Framework again? So I had to jump on Travelers site, and this is their framework. This is part of their framework. framework. The link is in the show notes, so you can go and read all of the rest of what their framework is. But this is just a little bit of it. It says, aviation is crucial to our goal of making the travel industry more sustainable. We are working together to, one, introduce and streamline emission reportings, two, create industry-wide awareness and alignment around decarbonization, and three, empower travelers to make more sustainable choices. So the rest of it, again, you could read it. The link would be in the show notes. But Trip.com is very excited. They have fully integrated travel. Whatever they got from travelers, it's now fully integrated into their plan, their business travel plans. So fantastic work. Travelers doing great things. Again, we know Travelers was started by Prince Harry, and now all of these different companies, Trip.com, Visa, and all of these other big name travel agencies are working with travelers to do exactly this. And Google, and they're all, all of them now are using this framework from travelers. So great job, everybody. So again, if you want to know more about it, the link for Trip.com will be in the show notes, and the link for Travelers will be in the show notes. Definitely go and take a look. So kudos, Harry and Meghan doing their great work. And great news for all of our squatties in the Caribbean who were having problems verifying their phone numbers when you sign up for Spoutable, which is Christopher Boozie's new social media platform. There are two forms of verification. One of them is with your phone. And so our squatties from the Caribbean, like Jamaica and I think Guyana, I know a couple of people were having difficulties. Well, now that is fixed. So one of our squatties from Jamaica was finally able to get on yesterday. So if you are having problems, I know, again, a couple of people from on here were having problems logging on. Try it now and make sure that it works, because our peep from Jamaica was able to do it, and she's finally able to spout. Yeah. So we were spouting yesterday. So I was very excited that she was able to get on. And so definitely go ahead and try it now. And again, if you still have problems, let me know, but it should all be working now. As you can see, spout update from yesterday, we fixed the issue with phone verification. And so that is all set. And so Christopher Boozy is like, welcome. Whale is like the yeah, so this is it's all about whales and Spoutable, and our tweets are called spouts. So it's really cool, really exciting. Please keep Christopher Boozy in your prayers, because now that Spoutable is going well and stuff, there's drama. People are, there are these people who usually call the manager. One of them didn't like some of the what do you call it, those the rules, shall I say, the rules and regulations around adults, sexually explicit adult material. And so there are people on there that's their job, that's their work, and they do their thing. But the rules, according to Spoutable, where we all voted on and we did our survey as what we want on the platform, that was one of the things we said: we do not want sexually explicit materials on the site. And so several people weren't really happy about that. And then another group decided to come in and lie and attack Christopher Boozy. And now they were attacking him on Twitter. And so we were like calling them out because they were lying. And so needless to say, whenever especially a Black person starts something, there are others who don't want that. Either they are in our pockets, they are, and this was all started by, and this was all basically started or escalated by some white women who wanted to rewrite Christopher Boozy's rules. And he's like, no, and they couldn't handle the fact that a Black man says no to them. So they were on Twitter lying about him. So we were calling them out and all of that stuff. So hopefully, and Christopher had a Q&A session today that was really great. I wasn't able to hear all of it. I'm going to hear a lot of it later, but we're, talking about it. And so that's a great thing about this. He is so open to be able to talk through, and he does these Q&As all the time where people can voice concerns, ask questions, and all of those things, and explain where it is, what is going on. And that's a really great thing that I really enjoyed with Spoutable, that it's been open from the front. He's given us great freedom to be able to choose the kind of platform that we want and vote on the even down to the name. The name, instead of tweets, is called Spouts, and all of those things were choices that we made voting about the platform that we want. And sometimes there are people there that literally, as he said today in a tweet, really deserve the nastiness of Twitter. They need to just stay on Twitter. And so the rest of us who are excited about having a platform where you can go and it's drama free, where there are no hate content and all of that stuff, we are really excited about Spoutable. So hopefully, please keep the site in your prayers. Please keep him in your prayers as he continues to do great things, because when our people do great things, others come in and try to knock us down. So, yeah. But really huge thanks. And the great thing about it too, a lot of news are reporters are now coming on the site, a lot of political figures coming on the site, news outlets coming on the site. And it's so great because it's like all of a sudden you have a space where there are no trolls. There are literally no trolls, and you have so much control over who sees your stuff. And so I'm really, really excited to be able to do that, to just stay away from the drama and the toxicity of Twitter. That is the one thing you don't get on Spoutable. So if you're on social media and you want to come over, definitely, we are Facts and 2 Cents over there as well. So definitely come join us. What else is happening? Oh, the Republic. At least somebody has decided that they are going to protest. Republic Group, who is that? You have to take Republic Group with a grain of salt. They are the ones who tried to get Harry's charity in trouble by reporting them to the Charity Commission, and then had to end up apologizing to Harry because it was completely bogus. And they were called out, and they had to write this long letter of apology and all that stuff to Harry because of it. So take them with a grain of salt, but they are the only ones in the UK that seem to be protesting anything. So they, I guess today or yesterday, decided to go and put up a polling station in front of Kensington Palace. That's their volunteers putting up polling station, because their thing is like, we don't want a king, we want to vote for who is in office. We don't want, these people, these people who we didn't vote for being head of state. So that's what they're about. So this is what they said on their side. It says, early this morning, 2 activists attached a sign to the gates declaring Kensington Palace a polling station. Speaking for Republic, Graham Smith, who's like the leader of the Republic Group, says, do we want Charles or a choice? That's the simple question we need to be asking people, instead of spreading millions of pounds on a needless coronation. Support for the monarchy has fallen below 50% in all age groups below 45. As many as a third of the population want the monarchy gone. Yet those voices aren't being heard. We need that public debate. We need a serious discussion about royal corruption, abuse of power, and the failure of the monarchy to serve the interests of the country. As importantly, as we need to start talking about exciting, positive democratic alternative, a parliament republic with an elected head of state. Thousands of people have signed a petition calling for a republic vote on the monarchy. We are expecting tens of thousands more to add their names on the names to the demand in the coming weeks. Republic is planning stunts and protests over the coming weeks and will be staging a large demonstration at the coronation in May. So expect them to do they've done all these stunts before with these big billboards and all of that stuff, with the basically climate hypocrisy of Charles and William especially. And so expect big stunts from them around. They are true in that the popularity of the monarchy is definitely falling. People are just not into them. Obviously, as when the Queen was there. So the Republic, they are doing their thing. And again, take them with a grain of salt. But they seem to be the only one in the UK willing to put up any kind of a fight. Again, they are now trying to groom people into nominating people to win some trinket from Camilla while robbing them of their money, to put on a coronation that nobody asked for. So anyway, good luck to the Republic if they're, hopefully they're successful in their protests. Hopefully it's large and, a lot of people come out so they make a noise and that it's internationally reported. So at least somebody is doing something, even if you have to take the Republic with a grain of salt. So there you go. Anyway, moving on from that, Saturday is our Tyler Perry Day. Higher is Waiting. We're doing our book club at 1 o'clock on Saturday, a 2 cents book club. And we are again going to be doing Higher is Waiting. So all of you who have not started reading Higher is Waiting, start reading, put down Spare for a minute, and then come back to it. So we're going to be reading. I think we're going to have to do like a couple of weeks of Tyler Perry because there's so much in there. I mean, maybe we could do it all in one, but we'll see. I mean, I was thinking like, we might have to break this up for 2 different book clubs because there's just so much you can get out of it. And so we'll see how far we get and how much we get out of this on Saturday. And then if we need, we'll do another one with more of it. But it's so good. I hope you guys have been enjoying reading it. And I look forward to hearing what you guys got. The majority of the time is going to be you calling in and chatting. So again, from 1 to 2, it's going to be our 2 cents crew in the live chat and calling in. And then after that, we will bring everyone, our wider community in on the live chat and also the call-in. So I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. And we'll talk before then. I'll do a live before then so we can chat then too. So anyways, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to it. And merch is here. Invictus Dusseldorf has shared that they have merchandise this year. So if you want to get some merch for IG23, which is Invictus Games 23 coming up in September, look at the merch. They got their merch. It says it's here. Merch for IG23 has dropped. Get your Invictus Games Dusseldorf 2023 apparel now and get ready for the Home for Respect from September 9 to 16, 2023. Check out Invictus Games Shop. So I'll put the link in the show notes if you want to get some new Invictus Games gear for September or before. Hey, it's there. You can get it now. So that is really, really awesome. So yeah. So anyway, that's it. That's all I got today. Very short, just a little bit news updates. Thank you to our awesome moderators, Lydia, Trish, Nelly, Karen M, Cookies and Cream, who most likely will be on. Oh, this is not going to be a live drop. So, but thank you anyway for when we do our lives. Thank you so much for everything that you do to contribute to the show and making sure our wonderful live chats are awesome and safe and fun. And so thank you all so much. Thank you to our awesome 2 cents crew members who support the channel on a monthly basis. And those stars are the new ones that are new crew members that joined recently. And also the ones with the crown as well at the bottom, the new ones that joined recently. So thank you all so much for supporting channel. I appreciate every single one of you so much. Thank you. And to our awesome Gold Star supporters who support it when we do our live chats, you'll see them jump in and donate either a super chat, super stickers, super thanks, all of those things. Thank you all so much. And also, those of you who support via, getting our merchandise. Actually, we have some more. Yep, there we are. Some more of our Gold Star supporters. And we also have merchandise, which I tend to forget sometimes. There you are. There are merchandise. Those of you who purchase merchandise, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate every single one of you and everything that you do to support the channel. So thank you all so much. I love you all. I will see you next time. Again, this is a short one. And again, if you have not subscribed, if you're new here and have not subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and click the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you know when we drop a video. Please like this video and share it as we're trying to build our channel. You know, we are over 6,100 now, so definitely help us to get to 7,000 quickly. And also please join our 2 cents crew if you're able, where you support the channel on a monthly basis. So thank you all so much, guys. And yeah, I will chat with you later. Bye.